17. So hold on. You just sit right here next to Deacon Turner. Yeah, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Rose, that chair just open up for you. I know what that means. Only when I need to, so. All right, are we there?
Amen.
Everybody ain't there. Let you have to put your move, so. When we do that, this one with translation, you got that New Living Translation. Okay, I want you to read. You can be seated. I want you to read. So don't look at me, hurry up and get out. Just waiting on it. Young lady who moved to get there. So she's there, preacher. You start reading. Keep your eyes on her. She amen. Go ahead, preacher.
6 days later, Jesus took Peter and his brothers, James and John, and led them up a high mountain to be alone. As the men watched, Jesus' appearance was transformed so that his face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as light.
Minister, trying to get you because you don't video. That's why. You just can't walk over and hand somebody. Explain what we're doing, guys. You're gonna have a microphone because I can hear you. We are recording. There are people out there watching us tonight. Area tonight. Preacher, I need you so you can hear your voice. And then you're gonna get on camera. Let's have your voice. Start over for me, preacher.
6 days later, Jesus took Peter and the two brothers, James and John, and led them up a high mountain to be alone. Watch. Jesus' appearance was transformed so that his face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as light. Suddenly, Moses and Elijah appeared and began to meet Jesus. Lord, it's wonderful for us to be here. If you want, I'll make 3 shelters as memorials, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. But even as he spoke, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and the cloud said, "This is my dearly loved son, who brings me great joy." The disciples were terrified and fell face down on the ground. Then Jesus came over and touched them. "Get up," he said. "Don't be afraid." And when they looked up, Moses and Elijah were gone, and they saw only Jesus. As they went back down the mountain, Jesus commanded them, "Don't tell anyone what you have seen until the Son of Man has been raised from the dead."
No. Thank you. Here's my question. Not your natural man, your spiritual man. Why is that story so important and what is it about? What does that mean?
Transfigured before them, his face did shine as the sun.
Who did all this? Why? Why did it have to take place? Who did this?
Jesus.
What did Jesus do?
He showed his face
To who?
to Moses and Elijah.
They had never seen it? That's what I'm asking. We can talk. We can talk. Talk. Bible stuff, come on. Hello. You Bible theologians. One advantage, you've been out of home, you've been missing it a long time now. Matthew 17. 1 through 9. So what are we gonna do? Sit here and just try to read it like 7 times? Or
No.
you don't know, you do know. What is it? A little late for that. You know, been in the church what? All my life, you've probably been in the church. Well, lost. You been to a couple of old my views. Yep, Church of God by Huda and everybody. Hold on. I heard people prophesying, so you've been in church all your life. You can't get me a word tonight?
I think they couldn't stand to see Jesus face to face because of who he was.
I know, give me the story, the significance of the story. That's not significant. That is true.
I don't know.
How you been in all my view for 40 years?
That's my significance.
It can't be, because Jesus wouldn't have gave you that. But you're right, you said you, so that may be in the flesh man. Oh, mama, well, give me your flesh. I want your spirit man to tell me. What's this?
Jesus took taking Peter, James, and John up into the high mountain.
Okay. And?
And then he was transfigurated.
Who was? Say it again?
The thing that was shown to them. And the,
I know who was transfigured. That's what I'm asking. Who was? Jesus. Say it again, preacher.
Jesus.
Jesus was transfigured. Guys, this story is important. Here's why it's significant. If you don't understand Jesus' process of being transformed, neither will you. He was transfigured. Why did Jesus, the Almighty, have to be transfigured?
Peter, James, and John.
He had already shown us somebody to do. Remember, they went with him.
To show Moses and Elijah.
Moses and Elijah knew him. They knew him.
So they need to be common on the earth as well as the earth.
Think about it, though. Not that. Because it's bigger. See, here's the thing, guys. I'm trying to get you to understand. First of all, what is the story about? You had a chance to read it, Steve? Okay. Matthew 17, 1 through 9. What is the story about?
Jesus.
Okay, number 1, we got that. Transfiguration of Jesus. What's number 2? What's number 2?
Why did the light?
They have one position. Transform to another.
Okay, stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Come here, Peter. Come here, John.
Was it to talk with him?
I'm going to show you. Come here. Y'all come in. Come on. All right, let's be focused. The first thing was about Jesus' transformation. You got it? Second thing was, he brought witnesses. Y'all need to catch this, right? He brought witnesses that was in front of him. Because remember, they still had to go back. So he brought witnesses that he was what? That he was transformed. Now, even after he brought witnesses, come on, Dick, stand right there. Sister Dale, come on, stand right there. No, stand and face me. Step right a little bit. Come on, sister. Come on, sister. Stand and face me. Even after he brought witnesses from earth, he still had to get heavenly instruction. Y'all gonna catch this in a minute. Once he was transformed, he had to go to a place to be transformed. But he took witnesses to see the transformation. But even after he was transformed, he still had to get heavenly information. Are we there so far?
Yes.
Let me see. I need you to catch me now. Let me see. Yeah. Matthew 17, 1-9. Now, somebody educate me. Why did he take witnesses? Oh, Lord, it's going to be a long night. Jesus.
So take the witness in transformation.
Say what?
So that would be proof
Of
of
his
his
transformation.
transformation.
What kind of proof did Jesus need, though?
But
Well, it wasn't just for him, but for the people. They would see and understand.
That, get rid of the proof and say see and understand. That's acceptable. Because the people on earth had to see what it looks like. They didn't need no proof. Because he had did a whole bunch of stuff by then. Jesus had did a whole bunch of stuff. But they had to see and understand what it looks like. If you pay attention, we're going to get somewhere tonight. So now, he's been transformed. He brought the earthly witnesses. Why did the spiritual witnesses come? When we get a new building, I'm going to have a slow class. Then I'm going to have a mediocre class. Then I'm going to have a smart class. Yes.
so they wouldn't be afraid.
The spirits came to show that God is real.
Sounds good?
I can't hear you.
So what happened?
I can't hear you.
So I need a microphone?
I guess so. I'm trying to get a feed, and I ain't getting no feed from you at all. I got to go in the office, but I got to wait kind of for they doing something.
Okay. Yeah, because don't you say nothing else so you can hear me. Listen to me. Listen to me, guys. I love you, but I need you to start thinking spiritually. Stop giving natural answers because he's not a natural God. Allow your spirit man to, come on, guys. Don't just show in there with your flesh and start answering questions. Because if you don't, you're no spirit man, it's not in a place, you're going to miss this whole subject tonight. And that's the problem. Place. But to get there, we got to get there through him. Not unto him who's what? You ain't able. Go ahead, preacher.
It was 6 men. One from the New Testament, one from the Old. Moses and Elijah. Then you had Elijah. Yeah. And then you had James, John, Peter, John, and James.
We got the witness part. Tell me why. We got that part. We got all the witnesses. Actually, it was 5. Jesus can, so we can't witness to himself. Go ahead. So we got the witnesses down. Okay, now what? Remember, my question is, we understand earthly, so they can see and understand. Now I'm asking, why were those 2 spiritual there?
Because they were looking for the promise. And they were talking about the promise. So they had, Jesus was showing them the promise.
Showing who?
Showing the spiritual ones, because these had died already.
You don't think they already knew the promise?
They knew the promise.
Because when they came back, they knew the promise.
Yeah.
But listen to me, guys. They didn't come back for Jesus to tell them nothing. Remember, because where they had already been? Where they had already been? Elijah and them had already been where? They had already been. Who was going to go? Who? No. Who was going to go? Think about it. Jesus. Remember, Moses, the thing that Jesus was going to embark on, where Moses had already been. Yeah. Now, and what Elijah had already done, where Jesus was going. Remember, Jesus on earth now. He's transformed back to a spirit man. So the flesh people were there, but he needed some spirit people there to guide him with information. Moses had already done this. Elijah had already done this. See, guys, here's what I'm trying to show you. Until we understand that, first of all, I must have transformation. I must. Once I'm transformed, I must have what? No. What's the first thing I gotta have once I transform? No, we just told you who was there. So again, witness. You gotta have a witness. And that's the thing. We don't think when we transform, somebody should recognize it. The devil is a liar. I'm trying to help you tonight. Is that when you're transformed, you ought to have a witness. And at least, no, 5, at least 2 or 3.
Yeah.
That was what I say, right? So now I got 2 or 3. But once I get my 2 or 3 witnesses, what I gotta have next? Instructions from who? From the spirit realm. From the spirit realm. From the spirit realm. So hold on. Once I transform, I gotta have witnesses. When I got my earthly witnesses, now I'm gonna have spirit. Because remember, the earthly witnesses were there before the spiritual witness appeared. So if I'm changed, if I am who I say I am, shouldn't somebody recognize me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you transform tonight. Because after he transformed, they appeared. Somebody, why they weren't there before he transformed? You hot tonight? Come on, speak.
You didn't need him to bring him up there.
No, I'm talking about when he got there. When he get to the mountain, he got his 3 boys with him. Why wasn't they already waiting on him when he got there? Who would understand? Elijah and Moses?
The other 3.
It wasn't about their understanding. It was just about their witness.
The Father hadn't sent him.
Yeah, he had. Remember that Peter, he had already sent him. He didn't just say, hey, listen, I see him down there on the mountain, y'all. No, he had. Listen, guys, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to do tonight. Yeah. Because until he transformed back to a spirit, they could hear him. And he couldn't hear them. Somebody gonna catch this in a minute. I need somebody to catch this tonight. The reason they couldn't appear, Elder Holman, until he was transformed from his flesh to his. So then, when Elijah and Moses were there, now he can talk to them and they can talk to him because they were spiritual what? Spiritual beings, spiritual minded. So they couldn't be there before he got there because when he got there, he was still in his flesh. He was transformed, and then God said, that is my son who I'm well what?
Please.
So many times you go in your flesh and think you're spiritual, nobody understands, so you got a problem. You must now understand that we must walk in the spirit. And those who walk in what? In the spirit. The reason we're struggling because we're walking in the flesh. Are you in me? So them 2 couldn't show up until he became spiritual. Once he became spiritual, they stepped up. Remember, even, watch this, once he transformed, who said something to Jesus? Who spoke to Jesus then? Said we should be away. No. Who spoke to him? There's a story right there. Read the story. Somebody spoke to him. What did he say to Peter?
What did he say to Peter?
Correct.
It's good for us to come together.
No, what did he say to Peter? Yeah, that's what Peter said. What did Jesus say to Peter? Steve, what did Jesus say to Peter? Keisha, what did Jesus say to Peter?
He said, don't be afraid.
Get up, don't be afraid.
When did he say that?
After you transferred.
But what was Moses and Elijah when he said that? Guys, read the story. Let's take our time. Let's read the story.
Jesus commanded them not to tell anyone what they had seen.
Listen to me, guys. When Peter spoke, what did Jesus say to Peter when he spoke? Not what Jesus said. What did Jesus say to Peter when Peter spoke?
Wow.
No. He didn't said rise in. Listen to me. Read the story. But hold on. I need you to read verse 4, please. No, read verse 3, please. Read verse 3.
And behold, Moses and Elijah appeared to them talking with him. Answered and said to Jesus, Lord, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, let us make here 3 tabernacles, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah.
Now tell me what Jesus said. Steve, he didn't say nothing. He didn't talk to Peter until when? No, but when did he say that? Why did he turn to only then? And then and only then did he say something to Peter?
Because God spoke to him.
No. He didn't say God spoke to him. He said God spoke. Right. Okay. Stay with me. He didn't say nothing to him. Then God spoke. And after God spoke, Moses and Elijah was gone. Then and only then did he turn and say something to Peter. But the whole time that the Spirit was speaking to Jesus, he never spoke to Peter's flesh. Somebody gonna catch that in a minute. We need you to catch that. See, if you transform, when flesh speaking, you ain't open your mouth. When you transform, whenever flesh speak, elder, you won't open your mouth. Spoke. He never said nothing to Peter until the Spirit had ascended, gone. So now he needs to re-instruct Peter to not be what? I need y'all to get this. We're in danger because we think our flesh is okay to be in the Spirit. Think about this for a second. This story, because I'm trying to get somewhere past the story. First of all, when I transform, I need them. How many?
2 or 3?
Is Chandra be a witness for you? Can Evangelist Spencer be a witness for you, sir? You said no, he said yes. Let's have a talk off. Tell me why you said no, and tell me why you said yes, El.
And she walks close to me. She knows me in the flesh.
Your turn.
She knew me in the flesh, she knew me in the spirit. So she saw the transformation. But she can't deal with it.
She can?
Yes.
Stay with me. You're right, but not for the reasons you say. Because the two are what?
One.
She can't be a witness. And you're right, but you didn't know why you're right. Because if the two are what?
One.
You're one, guys. Somebody needs to be a what? A witness. So, because she knows these things, elders, you hear me? Because she knows them, she can see the difference, but she can't be a witness because you and her should be what? You got me? And somebody should witness to y'all about what they see about y'all. Are you there so far? You got me? Because what? Tell me, when did God use Jesus as a witness? That's a question. I know we're in the bus stop. That's Matthew 17. That's where we are. 1 through 9. Somebody educate me. Hello? Steve? So, did you hear the question though? You want me to say the question again? When did God use Jesus as a witness? When? What did he witness to?
Jesus died.
He wasn't a witness. He was the actual sacrifice. Can't be both, baby. Guys, he did. That's why he told you, you be a witness. You be a witness for me. Those two are what? One. You be a witness. The Father, Son, Holy Spirit, one. That's why he came to say, hey, have you tried my servant Tony? Because I need Tony to be a witness that I am who I say I am. Jesus only said, I do what my Father says. And I do what he says. But God never used him as a witness. Why? Because they were what? That's what I'm trying to educate you. He used us as witnesses. We're ambassadors, aren't we? It says that we are witnesses unto him. Are you still there so far? I'm telling you that when we talk about a transformation, how we got started, preachers, talking about a transformation and the importance of the transformation. And when you have a transformation, somebody should see it. But when Jesus went up to the mountain, he took 3 witnesses. And then 2 more appeared. But the 3 he took was flesh. The 2 appeared was spirit. And that we must have witnesses on earth, yet we still need spiritual direction. And when Peter spoke about building something, Jesus never responded to him. The Spirit had left, then he could talk to Peter. And I'm saying, if you respond, if you're a spiritual being, you can't respond to nobody's prayer. You can't do it. And I'm saying we need to evaluate our spiritual walk right now in the direction in which we're going, guys. 1 Corinthians 4:1. I want to show you it's important that we transform in front of witnesses. We must transform in front of witnesses. Once we transform in front of witnesses, we need a spiritual indignation. We need a spiritual to come direct me, Elder Johnson, to direct me where I'm going, to give me communications. Now watch. Whatever they talked about was between them and God. Are you with me so far? So Peter seen all this, got scared. It wasn't until Jesus left, it wasn't until Moses and Elijah left, and God had ascended again, that he turned to talk to people. In my transformation, I can't talk to flesh. So, me and my devil. Point where we transform, and then what's this though? Information of John, shouldn't heaven also witness? Are you with me on opening the witness? Somebody should witness it on earth. 2 or what? 3. But it says 2 or 3. So in 2 or 3. So now, as I'm transforming, I have a spiritual direction now because what? My brothers came back and told me which way I need to do it. Remember, they came to give him something. They came to give him something because Moses and Elijah had been the way he was going. Did you guess that? We got 1 Corinthians 4:1. Yeah. Okay, somebody read, please. You be seated tonight. Be seated.
Let a man so account of us.
Say what now?
Let a man so account of us.
One more time.
Let a man so account of us.
Why does a man have to account of us? It shouldn't be hard. Oh, God, help us.
You got to cover. So you be accountable to somebody.
Say again?
You should be accountable to somebody. Someone has to be covered in soul.
Okay, I'll take that, but go a little deeper.
But the person that's accountable, that you're accountable to is responsible for your spiritual walk, your spiritual being.
All right, I'll take that. But here's where I'm trying to go. Y'all remember 3 witnesses? Mm-hmm. I'm just backing that up. A man got to give a what? That's who you say you are. Now, no, man ain't got to tell me who I am. The devil is a liar. You must, guys, listen to me. I'm trying to show you. Guys, we got to transform. But my transform can't be behind doors. It's got to be before the people. Anybody? Comments, questions, statements? You got it right. Sit up. Question, comment, statements? Who's like, no. Let's get out the slow bus class then. We graduated. Nobody has a statement or question. Let's go to Second Chronicles. We saw 2 Corinthians 5:17. Let's go somewhere tonight. My transformation must be. But, yes. Amen. Come on, Picture Rico. You want me to read it today?
Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature.
Okay, stop. Yeah, well, let's think back. The book we read in the very beginning, we were over there when we were talking about Matthew 17, where Jesus did what?
Transform.
So now what must we do?
Transform.
Okay, but it was noticeable. And what did God say? My son, I'm well who? Okay, now, watch this though. See, somebody told you you got to be perfect. You got to be perfect, but you got to be faithful.
Mm-hmm.
You'll catch this in a minute. In love, you can. Yeah, but love will get you a place that you'll quit screwing up.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not where we're at tonight. What I'm at tonight is that if I'm faithful, faithfulness will help, man. Unbelief. So when I have an issue because I'm faithful, God didn't bless us because we were perfect. He blessed us because we were faithful in what we were doing. Somebody got to catch that. I need you to catch that. The 3 he took wasn't perfect, but they were. The 2 that came before him wasn't perfect, but they were
Faithful.
So how do you get God's attention? By being faithful. See, the old church told us that I got to do like this. Got to be like this. Yeah. And if I go left, God don't love me. Go straight in. If I go right, God don't love me. Let me tell you something. Abrams, David, that God, listen, God loved them, they loved God, but neither of these men was perfect. Jacob, Isaac, none of them. Solomon, but they were what? Guys, you got to catch this tonight. It's about your faithfulness to God. And you can't be faithful to God without being faithful to his word. Stay with me. Amen. You need a witness to who you say you are. We agree now? Yeah. And that your witness ought to be at least 2 or 3 people. But your witness can't witness to your faults. Your witness is witness to your faithfulness. You got me? Mm-hmm. Because your faults ain't your witness business. See, a true witness ain't looking at your faults. Come on, somebody. True witness looking at your. Because then true witness says, that's you. They jacked up like me, but they keep going. Amen. Come on, guys. Amen. That's what a true witness does. You got me? Mm-hmm. We ain't got to meet. What are we doing? We need to get a Bible and sit down somewhere. Because here's the thing, guys. Your faithfulness, he improved right. He gave Abram's righteousness because of his what? Because he was faithful. Now, how you got to be in Christ?
Faithful.
Because he said, if any man in Christ, he's a new what? Creature. And behold, all things what?
Pass away.
And all things become new. Now watch. The newness he's talking about. See, if you become faithful, guess what happens to everything else? You may have new faults, but you just got to be faithful. See, we're trying to do this thing. What's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Definitely faithful to the word. But how we try to do this thing? Come on.
In our own way.
With no faults. You buried. Yeah, we got you laid in a casket somewhere. You hear me? Now, I want to get you somewhere even about your faults, but you got to work on your faults now.
Amen.
God ain't doing that for you. But if you're faithful, you're working on your faults.
That's right.
If you're faithful, you're working on your
Fault.
Now, I'll get that picture. Now, let me ask you this. 2 Timothy. No, let's stay there. Do you understand? Do you understand? 2 Corinthians 5:17 now. You hear what I'm saying? All things. Therefore, if any man be well. The only thing we can be in Christ is faithful, guys.
Yeah, right here in 4:1.
Huh?
Second verse, it says, moreover, it is required in the steward that a man be found.
Be found what? Say it again. Read it.
Moreover, it is required in the steward that a man be found faithful.
Guys, I need you to get this. If you're faithful to the written word of God, the written word, hey, shake yourself. I need y'all to get this. You're faithful to the word of God. You hear me? If the word say do this, what you got to do?
Do it.
Okay. I'll get some. Are we in 2 Timothy 2:15? Let's go to 2 Timothy 2:15. Make sure you get your notes now. So John, you check that room and see why they can't go down.
Amen.
Amen.
That is it, Richard.
Now the scripture 15.
What's that?
2 Timothy 15.
Okay. Go.
It's a study to show thyself approved of God.
Huh?
A workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
What that mean?
Study your actions and make sure.
No, that's what it says. What do you think? You got your hand up, Richard?
No,
What you say, Richard?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at
All right. Showing yourself approved by being faithful.
Okay.
And by you being a workman, like whatever you do, being faithful, coming to church, or however, for example, you say God's work in Christ. And you're dividing the word of truth.
How you divide the word of truth?
By being faithful.
By being what?
Faithful.
By being faithful. Yes, sir.
Something that showed ourselves approved being prepared.
Uh-huh.
You prepare yourself for the work. Once you prepare yourself for the work, when you come to the word, ain't no part of the word nobody can come against with you. Because God, now you're prepared to go out and blow it up.
And that's to be faithful. You'll get the word of God. Because guys, here's what people don't understand. I want you to make a note of this. Make this, go find out. See how many times that Jesus taught in the synagogues? See how many times that he taught outside the synagogues? You know the best place to be? It's Wednesday night. It's in Bible study. Every time you feed something to grow, Bible study is the place for us to do what?
Study.
As well as study the Bible. Sundays is just the word. But you need Bible study, people. You must be in Bible study. Bible study is the place to be, guys. You ain't nowhere else be in Bible study. Because Bible study will push you to serve. God's faithful to the word of God. God gonna bless you, but you gotta be what?
Faithful.
Let me show y'all something. 2 Timothy 2:20. Now that we did 15. It is on. The lady said, read it then.
If a man therefore purge himself.
Stop right there now. Why is that important?
Because you want to throw out own things. You want to make sure you clean.
But why is it important?
Because you want to be able to be thankful with all that old things.
That's why it's important. But why don't God take it away from you?
You say you got to do it yourself.
You sure?
Yeah. You can purge yourself. You can purge. I got to purge myself. I gotta wanna let go of this old stuff. I gotta be willing to be able to be pruned so it can grow and most it come. You gotta be faithful.
Okay, read the scripture. Read those scriptures.
He shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified, and yet for the master use, and prepared unto every good work.
Read judgment this month.
Keep yourself pure. You will be a special potential for all of you. Your life will be clean. You will be ready for the master to use you for every good work.
So what does that mean?
That means for all.
Nope. That's how we get thrown off in the old church. What does pure mean? Yeah, we're talking about it all night. Faithful. See, we see the word pure. Come on, guys. Because if I'm faithful, I'm gonna get purified to be sanctified by what? The word of what? So if I'm rightly dividing the word, see, the word is what's going to do this. Only the word is going to do this. The word will do it. But you got to be faithful to the word. If you're not faithful to the word, then the word won't work. It won't work. It won't work. Come on, read on with it. No, jump down to 26. So hold on, let's stay there for a second. So if I got to purge myself from what? From who? Yeah, there you go. And then all that stuff come in. Purge yourself from who? You. What does vulnerable mean, Elder Johnson? To what? To what?
Anything.
One thing. You got to open yourself up to the what? The word. Because the word will lead you, but you got to open yourself up. Because he said, if you don't open yourself up, can't nothing what? The Old Testament say, the word of God came upon me. But watch this though. If I come and give you a Christmas present and you don't take it, why? Because he didn't receive it. What is, if I'm faithful, I'm automatically going to what? That's what I'm trying to help you tonight. If I'm faithful, I'm going to receive the what? The word of God. Yeah. Ability that I'll be pure enough to be open to the word. Guys, I'm trying to tell you something. This word will do something. But it only do something if you receive it. You hear me? All right, finish reading. Where we at? Fit for the master's use. We want to be fit for our husbands. We want to be fit for our wives. We want to be fit for my coming husband, my coming wife. I need to be fit for who? Because if you fit for your husband, you ain't gonna make it. You gotta be fit for whose use? But once you fit for the master's use, then you fit for who? In your wife. But you gotta be fit for God first. God first. Here's what I need y'all to understand. Let's go to Go to 26. 26. Are we there? Come on, somebody read.
And they may recover themselves out of the snares of the devil. Captivity is by him at his will.
Read again for me, please.
And that they may recover themselves.
And they may who?
Recover themselves out of the snares of the devil.
Break that down for me, Steve. Somebody help me. You know, I just woke him up. Somebody help me. Go ahead, Peter.
If I'm still holding on to old stuff, I'm vulnerable for whatever the devil got to throw my way. You know, if I'm saying that I'm walking this walk, but I'm not trying to purge that side of me. That means I'm messing with his stuff. And that's why I'm catching all the hate.
Coach, yeah, here's your purging process. That, come here, everyone. This is what has happened. I didn't ask him to. He got up and did what? Don't be confused that when you get up and come, it's going to be gone, but now you can get help. I need somebody to catch it. You got me? I just told him, I said, come here. He got up and now, he can now, you can purge your who?
Yeah.
And get your own self out. So when I come faithfully to study, faithfully to church, what am I doing? I'm purging myself. And I'm getting myself out of what? Now listen, the word gonna work, but you gotta work the word. Yeah? Because here's the thing though, we're so busy, guys, thinking about what people think and what people do. Listen, who going to heaven here? You hope to God we do. Who going to hell? You hope to God we won't. But who makes that decision? No. God does. We make a decision to follow God. God make our decision to receive it. See, just like God receive us, we got to receive him. Is that making any sense to you? Guys, listen, just come, guys, get out of that stuff. Because you know what the enemy does? Read yours. 18:1, Proverbs. Write this down, but everybody got to go there. You want to drink of water, young man? Yeah, it's in there. On my refrigerator, yeah. You got to preach it. I won't wait on you.
Unfriended people care only about themselves. They lash out at common sense.
Ain't no ain't no heard that right there. Listen what it's saying though. Read it one more time.
Unfriended people care only about themselves. They lash out at common sense.
Okay, now who has the King James? Okay, read it, Richard.
Proverbs
18:1. Okay, Richard.
Through desires a man having separated himself, seeking and entering into the all wisdom.
What version you got?
I got King James Version.
What version was that?
No, mine.
King James Version.
Isolate yourself.
18:1.
Seeks his own desires. He rages against all wise judgment.
Read yours again, preacher.
Unfriended people care only about themselves. They lash out at common sense.
Read that one again.
A man who isolates himself seeks his own desire. He rages against all wise judgment.
What that saying, kids?
Not to assemble yourself.
No, it's not an aisle.
Say again?
Man is not an aisle.
Say it one time.
A man is not an island.
Yeah. But why does the enemy want us to do that? Why does the enemy want me to separate from No, but why?
As much you being able to do your old things like you used to do without you perjury and not being thankful.
Close, come on, go a little deeper.
I don't mind.
No, go a little deeper. Why does the enemy want us to isolate ourselves?
Because you don't want to be close to Christ.
Look a little deeper.
No, I understand it.
So you can't make sound decisions
Why I can't?
because you isolated yourself.
No, but
You see your own desire, your own will.
why are you vulnerable? Why does he want you in that
You're
position?
not faithful.
No.
Tell us.
No, let me see. Go ahead, preacher.
I would say if you can bind the throne, you can take it out. His object is to tear down the kingdom. If I can get you to isolate yourself, he can tear down his kingdom systematically.
But why does he want to put me in that position?
To tear down the kingdom.
No. He will do that, but why does he need me there? See, that his objective is to tear it down. But why does he need me in that position?
You ain't got it's strengthening you. You by yourself.
Okay,
how you
good.
fight?
Okay, but tell me why it's strengthening you. Come on, there we go. Come on.
When you come together, he said one can make $10 for you, three can make, you know what I'm saying?
By doing what? Come on, you there by doing what? Can I see your hand? If any two what? Yeah. Yeah. Cause see, if I ain't got nobody to agree with me, you say, come on. No, that ain't what we doing. The enemy now can do what to me? Anything he wants. But the minute I get somebody to agree with me, now what happens? He goes. They're going up in the Bible study right there. They're going up in the Bible study. Yeah, no, that becomes, guys, as soon as somebody attached with me, they become a witness, but now we can touch and what? Agree. Yeah, preacher. Oh, come on, come on.
A visual.
Make it
Physical
visual.
thing about it.
Make it visual.
Who don't see Animal Kingdom? When the lions are hunting.
But don't mess my Animal Kingdom.
They'll never run up in a pack. What they do? They'll catch that one all by himself. They ain't gonna never run up in the pack to get nothing. But they'll catch that one drifting off by itself and attack. Satan doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the same thing about the body.
Seeking whom he can.
We can't do
That's what the lions do.
That's what the lions do. So now if you can see that physically, you understand the spirit.
Because if I can't agree, see, watch this, I'm finna blow your mind. No, some of y'all so deep theological. Can we touch and agree?
No,
okay.
You won.
Y'all won. No.
We already did that earlier. No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yep.
You need somebody else to touch and what?
Agree.
Guys, you gotta guess that. We gotta guess that, guys. You hear me? Guys, we're talking about transformation. We're talking about transformation. We're talking about transformation. We're talking about what? So, guys, Chelsea, come sit in this boat right now with two pink ladies. Sit next to one. I don't care. I don't need you to wait like that. But am I truly my brother's keeper? I'm asking a question.
Yes, you are.
Yes, by being faithful.
Yes.
We'll see what happens when you do that thing, though. When you get all bubbly. You get off. But you gotta be what?
Faithful.
Can the weak go get the weak?
No.
And they both gonna fall into? But my thing is, how important are you to me?
Very.
Why? Why?
You can't strengthen one another.
Why? Why?
Because we're as in unity.
Because we in
You're in agreement.
two are better than
One.
they say one can chase 10, two can chase. But then the Bible say that one alone can't do anything. We need each other. And watch. You got to connect with the right what? People. Because if you connect with the right people, because things happen, sis, things can take off for you, guys. But you got to connect to who? Right.
We can't connect to we can.
Yeah. And that's what we got to do.
Baby can give another baby.
You give some bad formula. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 1 and 3. I'm going to say something. Now y'all got to help me. Now that we ready to transform, right? We got the procedures on how to transform. We got the procedures on how to transform. You ready? Second Peter chapter 1, verse 3. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 3. Are we there?
Amen.
Sister, hold on.
Amen.
Got it? Okay, stand up.
Let's be.
Hold on. Don't read it. Why is it important that we all read together?
Be on one accord.
On or with?
With. Oh, yeah, with.
You know what's amazing? Count the people in this room. Who know how many people? How many we need to turn the world upside down? Huh? No. We can do that, but how many we need? Somebody was trying to figure out Kelly Pops. How many tribes is it? How many disciples is it? God uses the number 12. Shoot, we got 12. Take the wheel right now, right? Even the telephone man waiting on you. We there? All right, preacher.
Let's be God.
Let's be who?
God.
Okay.
And Father of our Lord Jesus.
Now, let me ask you a question. You're in 2 Peter. You're in chapter 1. And you're reading verse 3. Come on, sugar. Yeah, there you go. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 3, sir. All right, Mr. Mark, why are you looking for it? Read yours, but we're still going to read King James. We're still going to come back.
By his divine powers, God has given us everything we need for living a godly life. We have received by coming to know him, the one who called us to himself by means of his marvelous glory and excellence.
Okay. Preacher, come.
As his divine power has given us all things pertaining to life and goodness through the knowledge of him for us by glory and virtue.
So now, what is our scripture saying? Come on, let's study this Bible tonight. What that scripture just said? He's done what? So why are you freaking out? I think that you was personal people. Why are we freaking out there? What happened? Because he giving me divine what?
Power.
Divine power. So guys, but what divine power did he give us? Huh? To do what? But he's already saying he's taking care of these issues. So what issues do we have? You sure? Where are we at then? 1 John 4 and 4. We're going to stay right there 1 and 3. We're finna beat this drum. 4 and 4. 1 John 4:4. Somebody, anybody, everybody.
You want God. You want God, make sure.
I can barely hear you. You always want to put a mic in somebody else's face. You need a mic.
You are God to the children and have overcome them, because he who is in you is greater than he was in the world.
Read yours, Mr. Moss.
But you belong to God, my dear children. You have already won the victory over those people, because the spirit who lives in you is greater than the spirit who lives in the world.
Wow. Now 1 and 3 say he's given us everything what? This one said we've already overcome it. Well, we're going to talk about this one. John 16:33. St. John 16:33. See, either we're going to obey how it's written, or big walls, Sister Robert. See, God can't help me if I'm not applying the what? The word. God can't do anything for me if I don't apply. So how am I going to learn to apply the word? But what's the first thing I got to be, Steve? I got to be faithful. I got to be faithful. Because until I become faithful, I ain't going to learn what? I ain't going to learn nothing. I got to become faithful. And if I'm faithful, Keith, guess what happens? That thing start to grow. That thing take off like fire. You got to be faithful, guys, to the word, so you can rightly. See, if I see a mess, Prophetess Marie, if I see a mess, do I be faithful to the mess I see, or faithful to what God says about the mess? But we're so busy being faithful to the mess I see and not faithful to the word that he said. Come on, preacher, who got that?
Okay. Everyone has it?
Yes.
Okay. John 16:33.
Yes.
These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace in the world. You shall have tribulation.
Now hold on. In me you should have peace. But in the world you should have tribulation. So if you got tribulation, who you in? The world. Come on, guys. This ain't difficult. I should have peace. No matter the situation or circumstance, I still should have peace. Because all things work together for those who are, and for his.
But be of good cheer.
Be a what?
Be of good cheer. And I have overcome the world.
What have I done?
Overcome the world.
So 1 and 3, somebody take me there. We're talking about 2 Peter 1 and 3. Then we read 1 John 4 and 4. John 16:33. Let's talk about those three scriptures. Somebody get started. Pop by one. 2 Peter 1, go ahead. He gave us everything to what? What that mean then?
All the provisions have been made.
Say that again.
All the provisions have been made.
Why I'm freaking out? Flesh can go there? How I kill my flesh? But how I kill my flesh? Being faithful. See, you kill your flesh by being faithful. Guys, if you're faithful to the word of God, what should you apply?
Word.
If a fire break out, you got a fire extinguisher, what you gonna get? If a fire break out and you got a fire extinguisher, what you gonna grab? So when a fire break out, you got to worry why you don't grab that. So Rob's like, I like that. You like that? That was good right there. So Rob's like, that was good right there. You taste that thing then? Guys, then if I don't grab the word and put the fire out, what's going to happen to the fire? Listen, If a grease fire break out and I throw water on it, what's going to happen? So why you still throwing water on your pot? Still throwing that what? Word. Since you like that, when I see that smile on your face, you like that now. Guys, that's what we're doing. We're throwing water on you. But he said he gave us everything pertaining to what?
Life.
Watch now. 16:33. Let's go to John. I like what he says here. Who has it? John 16:33. Miss Miles, did you read 16:33, John, in your Bible? Okay, read that for me. This ain't gonna be a humdinger. Brace yourself.
I have told you all these so that you may have peace in me. Here on earth you will have many trials and sorrow, but take heart because I have overcome the world.
So if I'm in Christ, I got peace. If I ain't in Christ, I got
Revelation.
So guys, when tribulation break out, that's the thing, guys. That how many of you don't think? How many of you think that I don't face daily issues? That's the thing. Not only that, I got to face daily issues. I got to make sure I help you through yours. Imagine this, y'all ready? I want you to think about this. Imagine having a church full of you. Everybody laughing? Imagine that, Steve. Having a church full of Steve. But with that church, I'm coming to preach. With that church, he still said be a good one. God knows I want to go in the corner and cry. Woo! He said, well, be a what? Because I've overcome. Yeah, preacher.
Do not get trials and tribulations. Don't mix up.
Yeah.
Do not get trials.
That's why he said them separately. Go ahead.
Yeah, your trials, embrace your trials. If you have tribulations, do some inventory.
Because this ain't trials and.
Yeah.
So what are the trials? Talk about it. Preacher, you gonna open the door, talk about it.
My trials only come to enhance me, to build me.
Okay.
Tribulations will tear you down.
All right.
If anything that's building you, embrace it. Learn from it. Because when I go through trials, I ask God, okay, what is for me to learn now? What do I have to gain from this? Now, if I got a little tribulation going on, I got to read back on the word then. Because it's something I ain't doing right while tribulation building in my life.
Now, there's a twofold to that. Yeah. My trials have its purpose, like you said. It'll turn into tribulation if I don't recognize it to be a trial. And by the trying of your faith, patience works. By the trying, patience is perfected by what? The trying of your faith. I got belief, I got faith. Do I need anything else? Well, that's belief and faith gonna be the word. There's a Father, there's a Son,
The Holy Spirit.
but what do I need? Trust. Guys, listen. Once you believe will get you to faith. But at some point, you got to do what? You got to trust God. If you just got belief and faith, you're going to struggle. That's when your trial is going to become tribulation. But you got to trust Him. You got to trust God at His what? Word. At His word. Because He said, be of good cheer. I've already what? Overcome. But in me, you should have peace. So my question is, where's your peace? Word. Yes. But you got to trust God. And guys, I'm saying, we're going to recap to go. If I come before witnesses, they should see my transformation. Then I need spiritual guidance now that I've been what? Transformed. But then they say, let a man so account of me, faithful steward. Jesus was what? Faithful. He was faithful to the what? And the word being faithful to the word, you're faithful to the Father. See, we're trying to be faithful to God, but not faithful to his word. You got to be faithful to the word. And the word will do what? Direct your path. So guys, nobody can do it without the word of God. And whatever it is, the word has a remedy for it. I'm telling you that our faithfulness, he imputed righteousness to Abram because of his word, faithfulness. Abram told, he said, Abram, take your son up to the mountain and sacrifice him. He waited 25 years for that boy. 25 years to get a son from God. God gave him his son. By the time he was 17, God said, bring that boy, because I'm going to take him from you now. Bring him to me. He said, now, just go. I'm going to give you a place. He didn't know where he was going, Steve. He just got up the next morning and started walking. But you remember he did that before when he said, he told him, bless you. He told him that leave your father's house. He got up that time and just started what? Walking. See, we so busy want to know where we're going, we missing the direction to go. But he told him, he said, hold up. You stay here. Me. He trusted God. See, God had raised him son before. He was 90, he was 100 years old. His wife like 95. Y'all know men and women, come on, your eggs and everything dead. You can't produce no children that no 100 years old. You can't produce no children that woman at 99, 95 years old, 94. But what happened? Shoot, they had a baby. So he had to resurrect that thing. For them, he had to resurrect it. So he knew then, well, hold on. You gave me this boy when there was no way. So I trust you. Me and the lad will be back. The son says, Dad, well, where's the sacrifice? He said, listen, God will what? But he trusted God would provide. Even to the point he put his hand back. And his son was big enough to take him. Because he could have beat his dad. But he had seen his daddy be obedient, so he wouldn't dare do that. He laid down there and he put the wood on the rocks. But he trusted who? And the son trusted the father. The son trusted his dad. But as he raised his hand back, he said, oh, stay your hand. Don't you touch that boy. Now I believe. Now I believe that you trust God. Guys, God gonna put you in a situation where you're gonna have to trust him. Amen. He's gonna put you in a situation where you're gonna have to trust God. You hear me? You got to trust him. And when you trust God, what you say, I say tonight, work diligently and be faithful, guys, on your transformation. You want to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be not conformed, but be transformed. But the only way to do it is to be faithful to the word of God. And guys, I'm telling you, once you're faithful to the word, I don't care what nobody said, what nobody do. Won't he do it?
Amen.
I'm telling you that. We're telling you about all this stuff going on. Guys, it's happening. But it ain't because, surely ain't because we've been perfect. We've been faithful. So I urge you to get faithful to the word of God. Study to show thyself approved. Yourself. Do whatever you got to do. Assemble yourself. But I'm telling you that it's time for us to say, God, for you I'll live and for God I'll die. It's time to say, God, I need you. Greater than anything. God over everything. God over my mind, my body, my soul. Because see, God is the one thing that can't nobody. That's the story. Ain't Jesus, it's God. But how many of you trust God? Then give him you. Give him you. I sent you that song today. That song when I couldn't, well, listen, I was in the truck today, Mr. Moss. You heard the song say, when I can't say nothing else. All I can do, when I can't say nothing else. See, I'm at a place now where I can't say nothing. But Lord, I thank you. God, I believe you, God. I've seen the hand of God move in my life. Thank you. So I'm telling you right now, it's time. It's time, guys. So let it all go. Say, God, for you I live, but for you I'll die. What else you got to lose? We ain't got nothing to lose. But I'm telling you, when you give it to them all people, when you give it all to them, guess what happens? I want to tell you that. You like chicken? Chicken. You like good fried chicken? Who of y'all like chicken?
Oh, I can eat it all day.
You just like food. That wasn't your way. You serious? You want to get in the chicken business? I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
We're in the chicken business then. We're in the chicken business. Just that simple. You say yes? You gonna follow me in the chicken business? Well, we ain't then. We're in the chicken business, baby. Let me keep the chicken business. And after, I'm gonna help y'all now. I'm gonna tell you something. And after the chicken business, that Ryan's restaurant, got eyes on it. We want to talk to some people. If you really want to, you can leave them people alone. You didn't need to come sit down and have a hot dog with them. You hear me? I'm telling you about that kitchen down there, that Ryan's. You do something with that, right? You hear me? The way you cook, girl, you can cater. I bite the business. You gotta feed us. I'm telling you, God is too much. The way you cook, boy, you hear me? You can slap drywall on one side and pork and beans on the other. Listen, every time that we get our hands on, they need to be cutting grass. That's why I line, man, right there. You gotta hire people from the church. Gotta get some church people to work too.
Church people got to be the
But no, listen, if they ain't, they gotta be faithful. But guys, you hear what I'm saying? We the church, and the only requirement we got, you need to tie back to the church. But we can do this thing, guys. You want to be in the chicken business? Okay. Well, guess what? The colonel is ours now. On Friday when we traveling out, we have a business meeting. Colonel's ours. Amen. I ain't messing with y'all. Yeah, y'all still got to pay for the chicken. Well, come down there talking about the church own the chicken joint now. We need a discount. Yeah. But guys, everything I'm telling you, it's already done. I just needed a yes. You agree with me? We're in chicken business, baby. We're taking fried chicken. We ain't gonna tell them which one we own. Hey, but guys, I say this openly, and even by the food keep, I'm not playing. I'm telling you guys, I want to. Mr. Steve, I already told you. Yeah, they ain't faithful, fine. Let me find for you, Steve. I like fun. Volunteer, I like fun. I ain't gonna have a problem right now. You fired. Listen, we see you. Hey, we love you. See you in church on Wednesday. I will get ready to go. Yo, I'm telling y'all, CEO. Everybody right now, you fight. And I'm gonna hug you, Keith. I'm gonna hug you. Yeah? But those who are faithful will never get what? What you really want to do with your cooking too. And you ain't got to do all the cooking, you can hire your people. But you gotta let me find. That's the only deal I got. Get your hand up, young man. I'm stepping out.
I was telling my wife said you can't be nowhere near the chicken.
Oh,
Me?
Oh yeah. Well, listen.
No, it's not. I was thinking he wouldn't have no chicken.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, we would. Because you have a choice. Stay back for the chicken. Going out to the county. No, you're fine. No, you don't get my money back, bro.
Yeah.